Well, everybody, this is going to be part one of my Miscellaneous DVD collection for 2024 edition. So, anyways, no time to waste. Let's begin. Starting with the first six DVDs. So, yeah. I like this movie from 2007, based on the story by Stephen King. This movie has John Cusack, Samuel Jackson, and Tony Shalhoub. This movie needs a rewatch. And this is a remake to the 1957 version, released by Columbia Pictures. I really liked this movie from 2011, starring Seth Rogen, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, along with Anna Kendrick and Matt Fuhr. By the way, this DVD is a former rental from Hastings. So, yep. This movie needs a rewatch soon, so, yep. Very awesome 2000 movie right here. Starring Christian Bell, along with Jared Leno, Samantha Manson, and Reese Witherspoon. Oh yeah, William Defoe is also in this movie as well. So, yep. If you haven't seen this movie, I recommend you to watch it soon. So, yep. Got this DVD from Walmart back in 2022, and this is a great 2021 movie in my opinion. So, yep. And this movie needs a rewatch soon. And this movie has Matthew Modine and and has an all-star cast. So, yep. Very awesome 2023 movie starring Rachel McAdams, Abby Ryder Fortson, and Kathy Bates. I haven't seen this DVD yet, but I will soon. Since I'm a big fan of Babar, which is my all-time favorite childhood show in my opinion. So, yep. Really good 2023 movie, in my opinion, starring Joaquin Phoenix, along with Nathan Lane and Richard Kind. I've seen this movie before, and I really liked it, starring Mark Ruffalo, Keira Knightley, Haley Stanfield, Andy Devine, and James Corden. I've seen this movie before a couple of years ago, and this movie features the song Splish Splash and Beyond the Sea. This movie has Kevin Spacey, who plays Bobby Darin in this movie, along with the late Bob Hoskins, John Goodman, and, of course, William Erwich, who plays young Steve in Blue's Clues in the episode Blue's First Holiday, which I've seen that episode before lots of times. Got this DVD from a yard sale back in 2020, and this is an excellent 1993 movie starring Robert De Niro, and this DVD needs a rewatch. So, yep. Good show in my opinion. So, yep. This show needs a rewatch soon. So, yep. Got this DVD from Dollar Tree back in 2021, I believe. Saw this movie before last year, and I really liked it. It has Whoopi Goldberg, Cree Summer, and the late Christopher Plummer as Santa Claus. And this is a Canadian copy released by oh oh yeah, released by Alliance Atlantis. But in the US, MGM got the distribution rights to this movie. So, yep. Saw this movie before almost a couple of years ago, and I really liked it. Starring Tobey Maguire, Jake Gyllenhaal, and Natalie Portman. Saw this movie before, almost 3 years ago. I really liked it. I think I'm gonna. Sorry about that, folks. I sneezed. But that's alright, though. It happens every time, so. Yep. Saw this movie yesterday, and this is a good, underrated Christmas animated movie from 2007, which it has Masson Davenport, Brad Garrett, the late Norm Macdonald, Andy Griffin, Ed Asner, and narrated by Jay Leno. And which this movie reminds me of Happily Ever After, the filmation version, in my opinion. So, yeah, if anyone watches this movie for Christmas, here it is. This is your chance to watch this movie before Christmas, which is almost 2 weeks. So, yep. Saw this movie before, and I really liked it. And this movie has Andy Garcia, the late Alan Arkin, Ezra Miller, and Emily Mortimer. This movie needs a rewatch soon, so yep. But I've saw this movie before, so yep. I'm gonna show you a few more DVDs for this video, and then we'll stop here for part 2. Once again, this movie needs a rewatch, so yep. I saw this movie before, so like I said, it needs a rewatch. Fantastic 1997 movie, in my opinion. And this movie was released by Columbia Pictures in 1997. And this movie has Johnny Depp, Al Pacino, the late Bruno Kirby, and Paul Giamatti in his earliest role. Saw this movie before, and this is a really good biopic to Jim Morrison, starring Val Kilmer. If you haven't seen this movie, I recommend you all to watch it soon. So, yep. And this DVD needs a watch before Christmas, so, yep. 2 more DVDs for this video, and then we'll stop here for part 2. This movie has Sylvester Stallone, Jason Statham, Bruce Willis, and Arnold Schwarzenegger, who makes a cameo appearance in the first movie. And yes, I'm just sticking with the first Expendables movies, in my opinion. Those sequels are terrible right here, so yeah. If anyone hates the sequels, I can handle you guys' opinions, so. And everybody who hates this movie, opinion back, so. Yep. And now, here's the last DVD for this video. And this is a good 2023 movie starring Andy Devine, Penelope Cruz, and Patrick Timpson. Directed by Michael Mann, who also directed Heat and Collateral, which they're both all-time favorite 2023 movies. And speaking of which, I wrote the title myself. From the director of Heat and The Last of the Mohegans, which is Michael Mann. So, yep. Well, everybody, there you have it for this video. Then stay tuned for part 2 coming up soon. So, anyways, Oppenheimer, Me 2002. See you all later in this video, in the next video.